Tonight, we're doing something a little different, you guys. We just put Malachi down. He's asleep. It's just mom and dad here with some drinks and some agree to disagree.
This is a little different for us because we are literally actually looking at each other while talking.
For 6 years, I've been looking at a camera, and now it's just gonna be
Us too.
looking at each other with the cameras looking at us, I guess you could say. So if you haven't seen Agree to Disagree done before, it's, I want to say, self-explanatory. We've seen a ton of people that we like watching do it, whether they're YouTubers or celebrities, or tons of people have done it. And we thought it'd be fun. It'd be very intimate, very personal.
Yes.
I know we've done a lot of personal videos before, but I feel like this is gonna top that list.
This is like a personal between us two. It's like us having a conversation with each other too, and you guys are seeing it with us. So
no, it's literally, it's literally, I feel like what it is. Like you guys watching us have a conversation off camera. So we got some questions right here. I know this might look like not a ton of questions, but that is because we're doing it differently. We're gonna be doing levels to this. We're gonna be starting with some easy questions, moving on to
medium, and then moving on to hard questions.
So just get right into it. You wanna
right
go first,
into it.
baby?
You're holding the bowls, just pull them right out.
Okay, here we go. Would you consider these questions or more of like statements?
They're kind of like statements.
It's like statements.
Yeah,
This is not really a Q&A. It's not what this is. Adym spends more money. Wow, that's how we're gonna start. Okay, so you wrote this one down, I see.
Well, it's just easy questions. So
Well, I would say
3, 2, 1. We'll move it to what
3,
we
2,
think.
1, let's move it to where we think.
3, 2, 1.
I'm also gonna do disagree, only because, well, you know what? You go first, babe.
Okay, well, I didn't really agree with that, but I thought it was like an easy question we both could answer. I put disagree just because I know that you're good with money and you don't really spend a lot of money. I don't want to speak about myself.
Well,
because
I'm about to speak about you in a second.
I'll let you speak. I just know that you don't spend as much money as I do.
I think it's a tough one because, well, it's a tough one to start with too. I think it's very 50-50. I almost put agree, but then I kind of looked at it a little bit differently. I think how it is, or how it goes, is yes, I think I'm better with money. I've been, I guess, adulting longer than you have.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've taught you a lot that you know
did.
financially.
Yeah.
With that being said, I feel like the reason I put disagree is, and that means that I think you spend more money, is because I feel like you make a lot of, I don't want to say dumb purchases.
I know what you mean.
But just these small purchases one after the next that I feel like are not needed. But I will say there's times in my life I'm a, you know this about me, I'm a stressful spender.
Yeah.
So if I'm down bad and I'm going through it, depressed, stressed, whatever, I spend money. I tend to go out and shop just because it makes me, I won't say feel better because that sounds bad, but I mean, you know how I am. But overall, yeah, the purchases I make usually are smart, big ones, instead of just little things all over the place all the time.
So me, I feel like when I make purchases, but they're like smaller.
And more
but just
often.
more often.
Yeah, so
but
that's why I put disagree.
You make smaller purchases, but bigger quantities. You know what I mean?
Well, I think they're just smarter purchases.
Yeah,
you know,
so.
I'm just always thinking about the business.
Yeah.
You know, always thinking financially, the big scheme, you know, and our future, and you know that. So I guess we're both disagreeing on that one.
All right, that was an easy one. Langie is the more jealous one.
Let's get right to it.
3, 2, 1. Strongly.
I'm gonna go strongly agree there.
Okay.
Just because, well, there's levels to this, correct?
Yes.
And I don't think I get jealous whatsoever. Ever. Really ever in the relationship, if you think about it. And let me elaborate. Okay. I naturally am a jealous person. And I think it just took me a little bit to get to know you and the type of person you are. And you're a very trustworthy person. And I don't ever feel the need to go through your phone or go through your comments or, you know, find a dude here or a dude there and get jealous just because I trust you 100% as far as that goes. Or maybe 99%. There's always a little, you can't trust anyone 100%, even if you're the love of my life, the mom to my son, my fiance. You can't trust anyone 100%. But I trust you 99%, so I'm going to strongly agree.
Okay, well, let me explain why.
Go ahead.
Well, you know, when I met you, you know, you were very popular. We started out as friends, but once we came out as, you know, public dating, I got a lot of hate, and there was just a lot of people like, he used to talk to me, he used to do this. You
got a lot of haters, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of those. And it was just a lot of people that also came forward back then when we were very new, you know. They were like, he told me that he liked me, this and that, you know. So it was like, right. You know, it just gave me like reasons to be jealous just because I felt like you know, you can have anyone you want, but you're with me, so I'm like...
Okay, not anyone I want. It's okay. We're reaching there a little bit. But no, I see where you're coming from 100%. And yeah, it was like that, you know, when we finally came out as dating. Yeah, a lot of haters. I mean, I lost a lot of fans because of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see where your jealousy stems from. But I think it's to this day too, you know, and we're what, almost 4 years into dating publicly on the internet. Yeah,
but that's why I didn't put strongly agree. I only put agree. I am the more jealous one, but I've gotten better with it because I know that in my head now you love me, or else you wouldn't have had a baby with me, you know. So I think about that a lot. I'm like, well, I'm the mom to his kid, you know, we have a baby together, so I don't really need to be worried. But you know, it's just sometimes I still get a little jealous. So
okay. All right, next one says
still easy questions.
Still easy questions. I mean, are any of these actually easy though, you know? Oh, another Langie one. Langie starts more arguments.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. I'm damn. So that's how you feel.
Well, I don't think I start arguments.
Any.
Well, maybe
0.
like very little ones.
Nada.
I don't think I start the argument.
Okay, so I think we gotta. I think we gotta look at it a certain way here.
Okay, no, I was just gonna say, it may be because of me that an argument started.
Exactly.
But I don't start the argument.
I guess there's two ways to look at it though. Yeah. Is there something you did that started the argument, or you actually started the argument, right? Yeah. So for that being said, yes, I agree. But that's because I'm a very outspoken person. Yes. I'm gonna say it how I see it, and I'm not gonna hold back.
I know.
I've always been like that my whole life. So you either love me or you hate me, and that's just how I am. So, but let me hear your 2 cents on your strongly disagree.
I just put strongly disagree because, like I said, I don't start arguments. I know the type of person you are. You like to talk about things, but me, I feel like I'm not very good at like confrontation, just because I've never had like, you know.
Well, you never had a serious relationship before me.
Yeah, so, or, you know, I'm just not really good with things like that. No one really taught me anything, so I just didn't really know much until I met you. You know, I learned a lot of things.
Well, you learn as you go. You learn as you go. No one taught me how to be in a relationship either. I've just been in, I guess, more than you have in serious relationships. So, but still, I strongly disagree over disagree. I mean, I want to hear more. This is gonna get juicy.
I put it right there, not thinking that you start all the arguments. I just know that I don't like to start arguments, so I just put that there. So.
Okay.
So this is the last easy question. Very easy. Adym has more style.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
I'm 3, 2, 1. Strong.
Wow. I was just gonna agree with that. Let me hear you go first again.
Come on, look at you right now. Look at you. The details in your outfit. Look at me.
I'm literally just chilling. You literally, but you bought me this jacket.
But you were looking at it. You liked it. That's why.
Okay. So I'm gonna say this. I agree. And it's not. I don't agree because you don't have style.
I know.
I think you have definitely gotten style from me. I think I've helped you with your fashion, but I've also always been into fashion. Yeah. At a young age, at 7 years old, I was matching my clothes, my shoes with my shirt. Yeah, no, literally, I've always been into fashion my whole life. But I think I have my days. It's not every day I wake up and I put on a full fit.
Yeah.
I think there's a time and place, and I think when there's a time and place, you come out and shine as well. I don't think you don't have fashion.
But that's the statement. Adym has more style, and you definitely do. So. Easy one.
I didn't know you felt that way, but okay. Yeah. I'll take it.
So moving on to the medium
the medium ones. We had a baby too young.
Okay.
I'm gonna strongly disagree there.
Yeah, I guess strongly disagree. I don't think I.
Well,
just
do
disagree.
whatever you want. You don't have to follow my lead. I'm just saying I strongly disagree because I know people, family, friends who had babies much younger than I am, and they are amazing parents to this day. I don't think there's really, I don't want to say too young. Obviously, there is a too young, but I think 26 and 27. Definitely not at all. I don't think 20 and 21 is too young.
No.
So I guess that could just be my opinion, but I'm gonna strongly disagree for that. I think there's a being ready to have a baby, you know, your maturity, all that, but too young.
I think we had a baby at the perfect age. You know, we started trying like what 2 years ago.
Right.
So we were like 2 years old.
And it happens when we didn't even.
Yeah.
When we stopped trying.
Yeah.
You know, it happened naturally, and so it was obviously meant to be. Perfect timing.
We started trying when we were like, what, 24, 25? And still that isn't even too young.
No, not at all. I felt ready then, and
Yeah.
I felt ready now.
We got engaged too fast.
I forgot, we're not just answering these.
Hold on.
I'm gonna just
Disagree.
disagree with
I don't think so because I've known you for like 6 years, you know, and we started dating like, what, 3 years ago?
Almost 4.
Almost 4 years ago. So I think that's a really long time to know someone. I don't really think that you could know someone in a really short amount of time, you know? So it doesn't matter if you know someone for 10 years, you can still not really know them. But I feel like I know everything about you. Like we've lived together for like we've lived together for like a long time. We've been friends for like a really long time. So I feel like I know everything about you. So I don't think we got engaged too fast. We got engaged like what, a year and a half, whatever, after we started dating?
Yeah. Yeah, no, 2 years. Wait. Yeah, 2 years.
But I've known you for like 4 years before that, so like it doesn't matter, you know. So I don't think so at all. I
don't think so either. I disagree. I could almost put it
strongly agree with what I just said.
I could almost put strongly disagree there, because again, with the having a baby too soon, I don't think there's really a too soon to that. I think if you love someone, you love someone, and I think it's committing.
Yeah.
We've had some rough patches in our relationship. Everyone kind of does. And for me, proposing was kind of a, like a commitment thing, you know? And so disagree. I thought about breaking up.
Ooh.
I thought, it's what it says.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's a statement. I've thought about breaking up. Really? We're both going there.
You agree too?
Why are you agreeing?
Okay, well, it's not like I agree to as if I thought about breaking up, like I actually want to break up with you, you know? I just like...
Sure.
Yes, 100%.
All 100% honesty right now.
Honest right now. I've only thought about it like, I wonder what life would be like if we broke up, you know? Just like that.
Exactly.
You too?
Well, 100%. My life has been, talk about up and downs the past 7 years, ever since I got to LA. It's been constant. Some huge ups, some big downs, and sometimes I wonder if things were different, if I never met you, if I never met this person, if I didn't move here or there, where would I be now? So yeah, it's the same thing. It's not like I think like I want to break up with her.
No.
Because I physically cannot imagine. I can't imagine my life without you and your support, your moral support, literally just everything. So yeah, I need that in my life. I need you in my life. And, so I gotta, I guess now I'm gonna put disagree. But I think we both went there.
We'll put it right in the middle.
We both went there for the same reason.
Our relationship is worse now that we have a baby.
Wow.
Hold on, let me read this one more time.
Well, oh man, there's
our relationship is worse now that we have a baby.
Worse in what way? You know.
Maybe relationship going downhill or something.
As far as like.
Yeah.
And
okay. So this is a good sign that we both agreed because we're on the same page about it.
Because we've talked about it.
Exactly, but that doesn't mean that we're going this way.
That does not mean that we're separated and you're not going to see some breakup video or something like that. That's not what it means. I think we both want to agree here because we did talk about this. We talked about it before we became parents as well. I've always not always, but I've seen people, family and friends, have kids with their significant other, and I've seen them go like this, completely. You know, whether it's a divorce, a split up, custody of kid, like all that, right? I mean, it happened with my own parents. So I always knew that having a baby can, keyword can, bring a lot of stress into your lives, and I mean, make you both very overwhelmed and make things get choppy. Can. So we talked about that before Malachi was even born. And we've talked about it recently because life has been super stressful and super overwhelming, and we've had probably more arguments than usual, and you know, I think a lot of it stems from being parents with no help. You know, we don't have any family around to help, so we're very overwhelmed a lot of the time. Off camera, kind of goes back to the last question, right? We can't show you guys everything, but at the same time we do show you guys everything. But
it's not like our relationship was worse, it's just that our relationship everything just changed, you know? It's not just us two anymore, and we knew that. We knew that it wasn't just gonna be us two anymore, but we didn't really know what it was going to really be like or feel like.
I think a great way to put it, for those watching right now, is I put agree because it is less intimate.
Yeah.
And intimacy is very key in a relationship with your significant other. And the only reason it's less intimate is because we have a baby and he gets the majority of the time, which is fine, and which we also knew was going to happen. So it's not like I'm salty about it or bummed or I see us going separate ways, or it's none of that. I literally put agree because it's less intimate. So I guess I would stay right in the middle realistically, because I don't think it's worse now.
It's not
I think
worse
we're
now.
Still happy and we're still in love, and you know what I'm saying? That's what matters at the end of the day. So
it's just that we have moments that we get overwhelmed, and it feels like
maybe our relationship wasn't as good as it was. But it just comes down to the fact that we're parents.
It's because we're not used to it. We're so used to being intimate
just
with each other and sharing our
right.
feelings with just each other, but now we're sharing it with our baby now too. So it's like, you know, it's just adjustments, you know, so.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, but
that was the hardest.
hopefully we explained it as well as possible, because I didn't want it to come out a certain way. The fact we both wouldn't agree, but I'm staying in the middle. Now, okay, I readjusted my cup. Whew.
Yeah, well, we did that, huh?
We did that. That was. I enjoyed that. That was definitely more organic and more.
Yeah, definitely.
We've never done it, like never. I've been doing YouTube for 6 years, and I've never done something like this, and so.
It was definitely
I'm
more
glad she pitched the idea. I want you guys to know, and I'm glad she pitched the idea, because I thought that was really interesting. I liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. It was more authentic, behind the scene kind of vibe, and I mean, if you guys enjoyed the video, y'all know what to do, man. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and click the bell.
Ding!
Next subscribe button to get notified when the Yorba family uploads a new video. I think I heard Mally whining a second ago, so we're gonna go check on him, and we'll see you guys on Thursday with a new video.